down. I'm gonna make sure these bastards remember my fucking name.
Outstanding.
Greetings, gamers. Let's click that off. I know it's still operating. I'm PEMBY'S, and this gaming channel evolved from what I was originally doing on YouTube, which was making music with FL Studio, which I've got. This is what this video is all about. Now, if you do gaming videos and you want a program that's easy to learn and things you can pick up from me and across the internet, there's loads of FL Studio stuff on YouTube. If you're looking to make simple little beats and simple little tunes for your gaming videos, you know, this is what I've been trying to do. You know, most of the music you hear in my videos, which I'd love some feedback on, but no bastards ever said anything. I don't think you bastards, by the way. I'm just a figure of speech. Nobody, I should say, has ever, you know, give me any feedback on the music I make. Well, we get the odd bit, but you're itching for someone to say that sounds good, or even that sounds shit. You know, I don't even get any comments. But anyway, let's go into it. FL Studio. Now, I want to cover a few things in this. This is your mixer deck here. Let's just click that off for the time being. You have your different tracks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. You've got your pattern editor here. If you take this to number 1, you can start on your first pattern. Now, I've loaded in a synthesizer called Poison. I don't know how you say it properly. Poison V2, which comes with FL Studio. And this is a preset. And you click here, you get all your list here. And it's a preset called Bass Exhauster, which is one of my favorite bass sounds from this particular plugin. And when I press a hang on, let's double click that. Now this is a riff that I've created, but I've not put these notes in. When you press this see this spanner icon, Riff Machine. You press that, and it gives you different sequences that if it sounds good to your ears, you can use it. So, for instance, I'll let you hear this one. Now, you notice it doesn't sound exactly like the original that I brought in, because I've added effects to it, and I'll show you how. But before I do, it's set at 130. This is your BPM, 130 beats per minute. Right, it's track 1. Now, if I press this button here, it brings up the mixer. Now, when I press this button, it brings that up. So there's your actual. This is this here. Right, now make sure that green light's on, not all of them. But if you want to highlight, if you just press it again, they all highlight. But we just want this one. Right, so you find an empty mixer track, right click, link selected channels to this track. Now I've already done it. Right, and then you just click this down arrow, and it gives you. At the moment, it'll say replace with another effect. But if say that those two are empty, this is how I do it. Insert any of these effects, right? So what we've added here is a fruity reverb, and I've used the default, but you can change the strength of it. Yeah, I'm happy with the way it sounds. I've got headphones on right now. I'm happy with the way it sounds there. Yeah. And because it's not too much and not too little. Now the delay is this one, Fruity Delay 2. I've used this preset. It's called Stereo Effect, and I take it to about halfway. You can have basically you've got half the effect. Yeah, if you put it all the way to the top, you've got the full effect. Now it depends on how much of an effect you want to add. You know, if you want it to delay like crazy, you know, to be echoing all over the place, then put it to full. But it's all to do with what your own particular preference. So once again, we've got this. Number 2, we've got a nice kick kick drum, which you'll find here in the dance section. There's all these different sounds, but that's my favourite kick sound from that. I've not really done anything with it. The dance is not actually linked to anything. It's just as it is. But this is all about tune building, and this is how easy it is. Now the first part is done for you by clicking on the Riff Machine. I'll just go over that again. Riff Machine, there, yeah. Now when you press Riff Machine, it'll play a particular sequence, and all you have to do is just keep clicking it until you hear one that you like. You stick with it and you build your tune around it. It's like making something out of Lego. It can turn into something really magical, or it can turn into something that is an absolute bags of shite. That's what happens, you know, in the world of music making with FL Studio. But I try and create music for my video games, my video game footage. Now this, I wanted to add a kind of arps and sequences that go with it. Now, where do we go? Where are we? Let's press that again. There we go. Now you can hear that's in both speakers. But if I pan that to the left, you know, it just takes the mix to a different level. You know, it might sound better in your right ear, it might sound better in your left ear. It's like I could add a kick drum that's just sounds in the background like it should do, and different sounds that pan left and pan right through your ears. You know, it produces a stereo effect. You can hear it passing. It's like it passing through your head, sort of thing. You know, I love making that kind of effect. So this has took me 5 minutes. But I mean, if you've got a video project in mind and you want to put just a simple track in the background, you can come up with something easy like this. And let's duplicate that. And so those, if I highlight these two here, hang on, let's put my mic down. To do that, I press Control and then move the press my left mouse button and move it across, and it highlights them in red like this. And then press Shift and press left mouse button and you get this. And it duplicates it. Isn't that nice? But anyway, let's listen to it so far. And this is just a short. Well, it's not. I don't want to make it too long because you know, they take too long to render. And these are just few tips on my first few tips on making FL Studio beats for your video game footage. Let's have a listen. Now you can hear that pattern 3 there in the background. It doesn't sound loud enough. But let's add some effects to it, and let's put it to the right and hear what it sounds like. Now let's hear it on its own. See, that's the pattern. When that's lit up, it means pattern. When that's lit up, it's the whole song. So let's listen to that pattern again. Let's link it. Right click, and you'll see it gets the name of what it is. Let's add a bit of a reverb to it. Let's stick with the default reverb and then let's take it down a touch. There we go. What else should we add to it? So you've got all these different different effects. Now let's just add the same delay and reverb, but this time let's use the default and then let's take it to about there. Let's have a listen now. Well, it sounds alright, but I mean, it's not exactly how I want it to sound, but it's just about experimentation, you know, what sounds good to your ears. Let's have a listen. Now from there, I mean, see what I mean? How it's so easy to build a tune. If I right click here, inserts, this is my favourite strings sound plus hang on, let's put in this presets. Here we go, bright strings. This is a brilliant preset. I love this preset very much. Doesn't really need anything, this one. Well, I do add effects to it. Yeah, lovely nice string there. I whistle the tune, and because I've never been musically trained, but I just whistle the tune. Sometimes I whistle it to myself, and then I can easily put the chords down. Let's add a deep one for bass. Right. Now what I'm going to do is I'd put that there. Now I'm going to right click and take that to about there. Go back to this, which bring this up again. Now here, this is your left pan, and this is your volume. This is, sorry, left and right pan, and it pans the sound from the left and it pans it to the right. But this one, it's already set at that level. Let's take it a bit lower. We don't want it too loud. Now if you right click here, create automation clip. Now what that does is create that. Now all I'm doing is basically fading it in, and that's all that was for. You press Control and left mouse button, and that goes off. So let's hear it again. There we go. And I might do something with this tune, I don't know. I'm PEMBY'S. I thought I'd do something different for my games channel, give you some ideas, and if you want to get hold of this program, do your own little beats. It's a piece of sorry, it's easy. Sorry, I nearly swore then. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and give this program a try. You never know, you might come up with some killer tracks, better than what I'm doing anyway. Thanks for watching.